Ryan was in his final year of high school when he had a serious argument with his father. That day, fueled by anger, he left the house. And for the next 3 years, he never came back. From that moment on, his father laid down a strict rule. His name will not be spoken in this house again. But his mother? Every night, she would quietly step into Ryan's empty room, sit on the edge of his bed, press his old pillow to her chest, and cry silently. She begged her husband again and again, "Please, let's find him. Let's bring him home." But the father stayed silent, cold on the outside, unshaken. And then, that year, by chance, Ryan's birthday fell on the same day as Father's Day. That morning, his mother sat alone, flipping through old photos with tears in her eyes. The father, watching her from across the room, couldn't bear it anymore. He reached into his jacket, pulled out a folded piece of paper, and handed it to her. "Here's the address. Go see him, but don't tell him it came from me." She didn't ask anything else. She got ready and left the house with trembling hands. The address led her to a small cafe in another part of the city. Through the cafe window, she saw Ryan behind the counter, sleeves rolled up, making coffee. Older, more serious. She stood there for a moment, just watching. Then, with tears in her eyes, she walked inside. When Ryan saw her, he froze. Then suddenly, he rushed around the counter and hugged her tightly. "Come home, son," she whispered. But Ryan gently pulled back and shook his head. "Mom, I'm doing okay here. I can't live under the same roof with someone who never once tried to reach me." Her eyes filled again, but she said nothing. She turned toward the door. Just before stepping out, she looked back and said quietly, "Your dad said, the new friend you've been spending time with might not be good for you. He thinks you should reconnect with your old friends." Ryan stood still. His mother was already gone. And suddenly it hit him. His father had been watching over him all along. That night, back at home, his mother confronted her husband. "You knew where he was all this time. Why didn't you tell me?" His eyes welled with tears. "I always knew. Some mornings I'd drive by during my break just to see what he was eating. Some nights, when you thought I was at the cafe with friends, I was just watching him from a distance, making sure he was okay." Just then, the doorbell rang. She wiped her eyes and opened it. It was Ryan. He stood there, holding a cake and a small gift in his hands. He stepped inside, walked toward his father, and hugged him tightly. "Happy Father's Day, Dad." In that moment, he understood. Fathers may not always speak their love, but they never stop watching, never stop caring. So don't wait too long. Sometimes one message, one call can change everything.